Alright, we're back. Okay. So we're going to finish cutting these exhaust seats now. Need my flashlight. See in the dark where the seat is. Can't see with that either. Too bright. Let me see out of the way so I can see. There we go. Now I can see. Perfect. Okay, now I got a nice even seat. So it's just a nice even seat. You can see how the top mark there now is a little bit lower right here where my thumb is. You can see that mark right there, but it's a little bit shiny just below it. It's faint, but it's there, so I don't sink the valve anymore and I have to. Just enough to clean the seat. It says about a 30 thou wide seat right there is all you're getting. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and finish this one. And then they'll both will be done on that part. Then we get to work on top angle. Okay. Dark in here, can't see squat. Flashlights don't work very well. Too shiny, can't see the angles. Okay. See, I could hear it was cutting good. So you use hearing more than anything. When it quits hopping and skipping, you know you're probably round. So now you can just barely see that upper cut. See, it's on both sides over here. If you can see it, it's real faint. It's in there. So there, that's good. Okay, now we got to do a top angle clearance. We want to open up the edge here to get some flow. Because when you get your valve in here, so you're really close to your side of your chamber here, you need to get some flow in there. So you got to move this chamber back a little bit. The further you move it back, the better it breathes. Like on twin cam, they're way back here because they fill on this side of the head and moving on this side. A lot more equal. The Evo, they got it all lopsided for whatever reason. I guess they didn't figure it works better if you had more flow, had a more even combustion chamber burn. Oh well, Harley engineering at its best. That's why the aftermarket has to change the design. Okay, so now we're going to take the same cutter we were using before. Now we're going to move it out to the outside where it belongs and see what we really need. Now this one here, I can only use this if I want to cut all the metal out. Otherwise I got to use a different cutter. So, I have to determine how much I want to go. I know what I like to do. I like to open them all the way up. So, hell with the compression. It's usually what I do. In this case, I could put a thinner head gasket in there and make up the difference a little bit, but even that's variable. Okay, I gotta set my clearance up here because I moved this cutter. Not the clearance, but the offset. That one. Use this one here. So what we gotta do is we gotta put the valve in here. We gotta set our cutter. Pointer up here that I gotta line up with. So we just gotta line the pointer up over here to the edge of the valve we want to set. And then you put the tip of this cutter here, right on the tip of that point. That's how you set this up. So when you don't have these tools, it makes it a lot harder to set your cleaner valves. You can do it, but it's a lot easier. Got a lot of trial and error the other way. This thing moved over so far. Okay, set that. Where's our pilot at? Come and set the other one. Okay, so now I put that on the point so it's set. So I got two options. I can do it like S&S, nobody else in the world does it, which is a crappy job, or I use my cutter. So this cutter comes in here, it'll blow off that nice edge right there, right in there, makes it nice and smooth. When you get over to here, it'll chunk out that much. See how much it's going to cut away? It'll cut that thing over to here, which is going to lower your compression quite a bit. So if I use this tool, that's what we're going to get. That's the tool I really want to use. Now the other option is you use this stupid ass tool everybody like the vendor made. This one's been highly modified. I might use that one. Where's my other ones at here? I got a couple other ones broken around here somewhere. Here's another variation I made over the years. I make different ones. These are reground. These are my special cutters that have been chipped and broken, so I make different cutters out of them. Let's see, there is this is the one that everybody in the world uses. The automotive cutter. It's good for cars, don't work for squat for Harleys. So you go in there, this one here cuts out the chamber, not as bad, because it has a different angle system. So what this does, it puts a big groove around the head right here, which I don't like. But it'll also not cut as much of this away, so you'll gain compression back, so you got a trade-off in here. So you either blow the whole wall away, or you don't. So it depends on what this customer's trying to do with his bike. Now when you're putting big valves in a motor, like they're doing here, where the valves running off to, like these things are, you figure they want more top-end power. If you want more top-end power, you blow the wall away. You want more mid-range power, you leave the wall there. You just go in there and do you open up just a little bit with this cutter. So that is a decision. Which one do you do? So, me, I like cutting the wall away. I don't like that cutter. Now, I can use one of my modified cutters here, which has a different angle to it. And this leaves a different finish, but it won't cut as much of the wall away. But it's still going to cut quite a bit of it away. So I don't think there's much to be gained with that cutter. I don't like it anyway. So anyway, it's going to go blow the whole damn thing away. Hell with it. Where's my tall one at? These are all decisions you have to make. You see how it's going to come in there and cut that down right there. Okay. I'm going to mark my seat so I know where I'm at. So I want to make sure I don't cut my valve seat. I just cut in there. You want to cut above the valve seat, not the valve seat. So you put a little mark right there so you know where you're at. Okay, so it's going to come down and start cutting this thing pretty heavily. As I go like that. Time to kill some compression. chunk, chunk, chunk here in a minute. Milling machines, you gotta go slow. Recenter. That's it. I came down and just kissed the top of the seat lightly. Here's my mark right there I left. Still see the valve face in there. We're right up against the edge. So we cut all this metal away over here. I gotta come back and blend this all in down in here to make it flow a little bit better yet. Knock off the titty right over in this corner, blend that, and blend this just slightly here, not too much, just a little bit. This side here we'll blend more. And we should be good. So I just go down until I just touch. So it looks like the cutter could have been just slightly bigger, but good enough. Okay, we'll go ahead and do the same thing on this side now. This one here you can see better on this side because it's not going to be hidden. Blow it up a little bit, you can see right there what we're going to be doing. Don't forget to mark the top here. mark comes in, it goes away quick. You go from all to nothing real fast. Whoa, hit the camera. So, top angle's right there. You can see it's right above my mark. So it's pretty close. You can see it. Once that mark starts to cut, it's coming in quick. So right above my seat there. Alright, looks good. Clean these up, we'll be back.